Good Money Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing here on this, let's see, it's June 21st. How about that, man? We are flying through the month of June, and we're really just flying through summer. It's been quite the summer, and we've been on quite the cold streak, ladies and gentlemen, and you just got to keep grinding. I suppose that's what you just have to do. You look at the slate, you take what you take, and you hope it works out. And I know I tweeted out a couple days ago that I'm going to start flipping my picks at the last second, right? I'm going to lock in my picks in my spreadsheet, and then when I do the video, I'm going to give the opposite of what I picked there. But I'm not going to do that because I think that's just unacceptable. I don't think that's very good to do. I don't think that's fair to you guys. At the end of the day, then it just becomes a guessing game, right? And I don't want to make this a guessing game. I actually want to do the research, which I always have been. And we've been unlucky. We just been unfortunate that we're on this cold streak. We started out so well to start the season, but we are back today. It's a new week. So again, turn the page. Forget it. Learn from it. Turn the page and let's get rolling here. Let's get hot to end the summer and to end the season, I should say, and let's have some fun. So year to date, we're 54, 59, and 3 minus 5.3 units. We're going to get that back today. Today, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm razzed up, I'm riled up, I'm ready to go here on this Tuesday, June 21st. We do have a pile of games here on today's slate. I believe 4 games on today's slate. We'll start with the 6 o'clock game here on NBA TV. Again, what the heck is the WNBA doing scheduling-wise? You have one game at 6, you have 2 games at 9, and 1 game at 9:30. Where's your 7 or 8 o'clock game? What are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? Now, understand that the late games obviously are mostly, they're all on the West Coast, so I get that, but come on. The Aces or the Mercury, can't they play at like 8? What would that be? 6? That'd be 6 Central Time. I think if my time is correct, I always got confused about that, but I think I'm correct. Anyways, 6 o'clock, we have the Dallas Wings taking on the Atlanta Dream. The Dream plus 5.5 at home, over under 164. The Dream plus 185. On that money line. Little value there, but we're going to keep this to a spread, side, I should say. And we're going to take the Atlanta Dream plus 5.5 here. I just think that the Dream back at home, I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. I actually don't hate the under in this contest as well. But I think with this being a lower scoring game, I think the Dream can stay in this contest. What they played about a month ago or so, and the Dream just looked completely dominant. They were the better team through and through throughout that quarter. Dallas couldn't play defense, so I'm going to play the Atlanta Dream here, plus 5.5, and that's going to be our first play for today's 4-game slate. We have the Chicago Sky taking on the Las Vegas Aces. We know the Aces are coming off that 1-point win against the Lynx. The Lynx probably played their greatest game they're going to play this season, and the Aces just played okay and still won by 1 point. So that says a lot about this Aces team. It opened up at minus 8.5. It's now dropped down to minus 7.5. I think the Aces bounce back in a big way. I think the Aces win this game by 10-plus points. I got them at minus 8.5. We locked it in late last night. Minus 7.5. I even love that better. Let it come down. I just think the Aces are going to come away with a big win here, a statement win. They've lost now against ATS? They've lost 4 of their last 5. Not great. They still won 4 games in a row. But Chicago, if you look at Chicago, they've lost 2 out of their last 5 games. They failed to cover in 3 straight. Aces, I think, get this done. They were at home against the Lynx. The Lynx came ready to play. The Aces did not. Aces still won, though. So we're going to take the Aces at home here. Minus 7.5, minus 8.5. We got it. We'll take minus 7.5 as well. We also have the Minnesota Lynx taking on the Phoenix Mercury. The Mercury, minus 5. The over-under here, 167.5. And if you look at the Lynx, they're plus 175 on that money line. We're going to take the Mercury, ladies and gentlemen. And Lynx coming off their best game, like we said, against the Aces there. They lost by 1 point. Phoenix coming off a disappointing loss to Dallas. I would see a fired-up Mercury team here. A hungry team to get back to their winning ways against a Minnesota team that's on a long road trip. This is their second road game out of 4, I believe. They just came off that huge game against the Aces. I think the Lynx kind of take a step back here. I think they maybe used up all their energy against the Aces, and I think the Mercury can win this game by 6 or more points here this evening at 9 o'clock. I also like the over in that game as well. Phoenix 5-1 in the over at home. Minnesota 7-2 to the over on the road. Last game here on the slate, ladies and gentlemen, at 9:30 p.m. You have the Washington Mystics taking on the Los Angeles Sparks. Mystics -6.5, over under 167.5. Sparks +200 on that money line. This total's come down now, so that's great news for us. We locked it in late last night at under 168.5. If you follow us on the Action app, you can download that and follow us. Where our username is Paste the Ace ND. We post all of our plays the night before on there, and then we do the video early in the morning. So we're going to take the Washington Mystics and the Los Angeles Sparks under 168.5, 167.5. I like the under there as well. Looking for Washington to kind of set the tone defensively here. Their first road game of this 3-game road trip. Mystics are 7-1 to the under on the road as well. Sparks have struggled this season against good defensive teams, which the Mystics are. EDD is supposed to be playing here for this road trip. So I think, like I said, they set the tone defensively in this contest. I think this is a low-scoring contest. 168.5, 167.5. That means both these teams have to get over 80 points, right? Now, I know the Sparks aren't great defensively. They do give up some points, but when they play good defensive teams, the total usually ends up under the number. So we're going to take the under here, 168.5, 167.5, and go from there. I expect this to probably drop even more down throughout the day. So lock it in ASAP when you watch this video, and we'll roll with the under there. So there's our, we have 5 plays in these 4 games here, and we're excited for today's slate. Like I said, understand if you don't want to tail us. Best of luck if you do. We've been cold. We understand that. We're honest about that. We post all of our recaps every single day, so you can follow us on Twitter at Whoopin Bets. You can follow the Kota Sports Gambling Network at Kota Cappers on Twitter, or online at www.kotasportscappers.com. That's today's edition, ladies and gentlemen, of the Whoopin Bets Show. Let's have a day. Let's go 5-0. We're hoping for a 5-0 day and hoping to bounce back in a big way on this Tuesday, June 21st. And that set the tone for the rest of the week here, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what we could be doing better. And we'll see everybody for tomorrow's slate of games as well. Best of luck if you tail. Let's have a day, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Peace.